Hello, guys. Welcome to Manifest the Truth with Vane, and I am your host, Chuchi.
Yeah, Dano vibe.
Tiny Entertainment, baby.
Dano vibe. Tiny. Ain't nobody but
Hello, welcome back. Yes, today we're going to be talking about the law of attraction and the power of positive thinking. Yes, I know a lot of you have been hearing about thinking positive, law of attraction, but we've not actually been practicing it. That's true. Today, just like a promise, I'm hosting a friend of mine. Did I tell you hosting? Yeah, I'm actually hosting a friend of mine, Bassey. He introduced me to law of attraction and the power of positive thinking. But let's say at that time, I was aware of it. I listened to him. I understood the fact, but I wasn't really practicing it up until a few months ago, and I'm actually seeing the power, and I know it's true. Yes, we are going to hear from him how he has used the power of positive thinking and the law of attraction to transform his life. It's actually wonderful. It's actually unbelievable. When you tell people about being positive, what would they tell you? You just have to be realistic. You're not being realistic. You're just faking it. That is why life is the way it is. You don't really know the power. Us, each people, as humans, possess. You don't know the power of the things you say. You don't know the power, how strong your imaginations are. Because of that, you keep destroying your life unknowingly. Because trust me, what you say actually affects you. When you see a successful, happy person, just listen to their conversation, how they talk, what they talk about, and you find out that most of the time they are positive. And they don't like being around negative people. That's because they know the secret of positive speaking, good imagination, and living right. So let me just cut it short because the talk with Chris Bassey was quite long, and I just want you to listen to the end. Listen to the end. It's for our own good. When you learn the power of positive thinking, you will understand how powerful the universe is. Stay tuned. Yeah, you manifest the truth within, and I know you don't restuck in this Chuchi.
Oh yeah, thank you for your invitation. I'm glad to be a part of it. Yes,
Yeah,
I am. Thank you.
you're welcome. Please, can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay, my name is Preach Bassey. I am an actor and a TV presenter. Yeah, basically that's me.
Okay. All right. I know you're a big fan of The Secret, the book The Secret. You actually introduced me to it, and it's changed my life, and I know it's changed yours too. So I would like to ask you a few questions on the power of positive thinking and law of attraction.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So how did you? Okay, first of all let me ask. How did you become an actor? Like, what led you to being an actor? What inspired you?
Okay, so this journey practically started when I was a little boy growing up in Akwa Ibom State.
Okay.
I had always wanted to be on TV. My favorite thing, my favorite thing to do was to sit in front of my father's TV. Back then it was black and white. I would sit in front of my father's black and white TV and just watch movies. I could tell that it was something I was passionate about.
Wow.
The question was, I started asking myself, how do I be like these people that I see on TV? Then it was nothing. There was no answer to that because first of all, you had to go to primary school and finish, and you have to find a secondary school and finish. You probably have to find a university and finish. And that would be it. Yeah. So back then there was no answer, but I just knew that I had kept that passion in my heart somewhere really close to me, and I kept it there, and I was hungry for it. I've always been so hungry to do exactly what I've been seeing these guys do on TV. So, and the moment the opportunity came, I had to go after it like something I've been wanting to do since forever.
Okay.
So, yeah. The journey is not quite as easy as it looks right now on TV when you see there's of twists and turns. That's what the journey, right? But then again, it's always about putting your mind where you think it belongs. And eventually, there will always be a way.
Sure.
So that's what I did. I put my mind where I wanted it to be. No matter what I was doing, I always wanted to be on TV. I was studying engineering in school, in the university. I still wanted to be an actor. I was singing. I had a music group. I was singing music professionally. I still wanted to be an actor. So you can see the power of positive thinking already. Even when I did not know about The Secret. I had been practicing it. Right.
So what led you to The Secret? Like who introduced you to the book The Secret? How did you discover?
So I am somebody who is very curious about life and wanting answers for a lot of things.
Okay.
So I remember I had been able to travel outside the country, and I took 1 year straight to read a lot of books. During that 1 year, I read so many books, and The Secret was one of them.
No.
The Secret was one of them. It was just I found it in a heap, under a heap of books. I was just reading and reading. When I'm done, I will search for other books, find like if the title is interesting, I will pick it up and open the first page, open the second page. So, and I run into this small book. The size of the book is Secret is really small. So I picked it up, I opened it, I saw The Secret. I'm like, wow. First of all, it looks funny. I'm like, no more, make it not be Secret Society book. No. But again, when I started opening up the book and reading, I was like, oh wow, this is interesting, because I saw a lot of the concepts that Jesus actually taught that is in the Bible, but then with my knowledge of science, I was able to relate.
Okay.
Do you get?
Yeah,
so
I understand.
It was the beginning. It was the beginning of everything that has transpired. The benefit, everything just started from there.
That's true. That's nice.
Yeah.
So now you're saying, well, you wanted something and you thought about it and you worked towards it and you believed you were going to get it, and you did.
Yeah. So here's the thing about the power of positive thinking and actually accepting the power that you have within you.
Okay.
It is not enough to believe, really.
Okay.
So there is how you believe and what you believe.
That's true.
How you believe and what you believe. These are the things that will combine and give your belief, your thoughts power.
Okay.
Right. I hear a lot of people. I hear a lot of people who live their lives with negative words coming out of their mouths. They're always negative. They're always negative.
Yeah.
So if you know me, I've known you for quite a number of years now. If you know me very well, you will remember that you will never hear anything negative coming out of my mouth.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I remember.
The reason is because I have understood the power of the tongue, what comes out of your mouth. I have also been able to, I have learned from the Bible too, the power of the tongue, what comes out of your mouth, right?
Yeah.
So relate to this. The Bible says that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he.
Yes.
Now, that is one of the most profound things that you can find that can change your life if you can apply that concept. It is the same concept that The Secret, which is the law of attraction, is teaching. The thought that you have, you will eventually become those thoughts, right? I wanted to be, one of the things I also wanted to be was a singer.
Okay.
I wanted to be a singer. I just wanted to be on TV. But then singing was a part of it because I was already singing in church when I was growing up as a kid. And then acting, I didn't know how it was going to happen. But singing, I could say, okay, I saw it coming because I was a first star and I was really good. But I kept on believing to the point where I used to see in my mind's eye, I would see myself performing in front of a white audience, like audience of white people, right?
Yes.
So here is what happened. From me imagining it, I started seeing it in my dreams, literally.
Wow.
Now, that's the second stage. The third stage was that I traveled out of the country. My first year of traveling out of the country, a jazz band picked me up in church. And I had my first performance ever in front of absolute white audience. A lot of them.
Okay.
So you can see from stage one, seeing it, imagining it. Stage two, literally you get to see it in your dreams. And then the next thing that happened, it happened right in front of my eyes. That day, I remember I was crying on stage because what I used to dream of, what I used to see in my mind, happened right in front of me. That's just one example, right? So now, our society here in Nigeria is so full of negativity that you could have started out positive, but the reality around you does not help you at all. You give up. You're like, I'm going to leave this thing. I don't suffer. See my life. How can this ever get better? So the moment you start doing that, you open yourself to a negative vibration.
That's true.
You start drawing this negative energy towards yourself. Everything is just going to be a mess for you, really.
That's true.
Yeah. So, like I was saying earlier on.
Okay.
So, it doesn't matter what your situation is, what you have as your reality. Okay. You can consciously start creating another reality using your thoughts and your mind. That is just the basics of changing your life.
Oh.
I have thousands and thousands of examples of the power of positive thinking and the power that is within you that you can actually put to a good use and your life changes.
Wow.
I was living with my cousin when I first came to Abuja in Zone 1. And one of those times, I had to do walk around Jabi. And for the first time I came to Jabi, the area where they call El Rufai, it's a beautiful street lights and trees on both sides of the street. So when I first entered the street, I remember me saying, I would really love to live here when I want to get my own house. I'm talking about, I said this, and then 2 years after, I'm looking for my own apartment.
Wow.
I looked for apartment in Wuse too. I looked for apartment in Mtako. I looked for apartment in Life Camp. I was doing the waka myself. I went round. Agents took me round. I walked and walked. And when I was tired, and they now told me, okay, bros, you get one last house we will show you. When we show you this house, this last one, our options don't finish. Baba, you will find another. I said, okay, let me take a daughter. Right? They brought me to the street that I came to 2 years ago, and I said I wanted to live here.
Wow.
Immediately, I walked into the compound. I saw the apartment. I just said to them, this is my house.
Wow. You actually forgot you made that statement.
I just forgot that I made the statement. Then one evening I was walking. Evening was beautiful. The street was well lit. The trees, beautiful. I just remembered, oh my God. I actually said this is where I wanted to live.
That happens a lot.
So, I don't need anybody to tell me that the positive thinking concept doesn't work. I know it works because
yes, it does.
It's been changing my life every now and again. I've been calling so many things to happen, and they have happened. I've been thinking them to reality, and they've been happening.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I've been saying that I want my movie to be on Netflix. I can announce to you that today, by Saturday, 13th of June, 2020,
wow.
the movie I featured in is going to be streaming.
Are you kidding me?
So I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody to tell me how powerful this is.
You've inspired me. You don't know. Like, I'm inspired, like crazy. Wow.
Now, that is just part one of the story. Part two is the thing. So I'm going to put this out to you as a test, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I've been prophesying and believing that I want to do a Hollywood film.
Wow.
So whoever is listening to this, I want you to write it down somewhere that Preach said that he will feature in a Hollywood film.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, of course.
So that when it happens and you sit down and watch it and you hear, you will say, okay, more these guys don't help this.
He says so. Wow.
So now, I want everyone listening to this to understand that there is power within you.
Yes.
You have not even made an attempt
at all.
As long as you are a creation of God, God left a part of Him in you that you can use to change your life. I don't care where you come from. I don't care how poor. I don't care how rich you are. Believe you me that your thoughts and the way you think it and the passion you actually apply in thinking those thoughts, these are the things that will change your life. They will just, okay, there's a concept you need to understand. The universe has something called registers.
Okay.
Whenever you speak a word, it registers in the universe. Register.
That's true.
Whenever you say negative stuff, leave me, my own don't finish. The universe
okay, that's true.
Okay, I may be hungry today, but tomorrow is going to be a better day. The universe will register it.
That's true.
And that is what they say, you actually reap what you sow. It's the same thing with the word. The words you speak is a seed, whether you agree or not.
Yes.
When you speak, you sow. That seed will grow. Whether you like them or not, now you go to them.
That's true.
So imagine that you have a mother. A stubborn child has a mother, and the stubborn child has been troubling the mother, and the mother keeps saying negative words about the child. Oh, go better for you. Oh, go better for you. We have seen over and over in our communities how these things actually happen. It happens. The child grows up and becomes useless. That's the power of words. Now, that's your mother. That's why when some people hear your mother saying anything bad about you, they'll either beg you to go and get your mother, or your mother will now say those things and reverse and then say positive things about yourself. So that's how powerful words are. It's just that sometimes we get hungry, we get distracted. We don't understand anymore the concept that we should use to live our lives. Positivity changes your life as much as negativity changes your life too. So you decide either you want to stay positive or you want to go the negative way.
Negative. That's true.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Because of time, I'm actually enjoying this conversation, but I just have to cut it here. This is very interesting. I've learned a lot, and I'm sure a lot of people have learned from this. And this little word, no matter how little it is, it's going to change lives. I'm sure of that.
I pray it does change lives, because that's my mission. My mission is to use my talent and my talent and my work to inspire people, and for them to believe that you can come from absolute nothing and become something. So
that's true.
That which is my story, and you know part of my story. So
of course I do.
That is how it is, and believe me, there is so much more coming. There is so much more that we can do. All you need to do is believe. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm very grateful.
You're welcome.
Okay, have a nice day.
You too. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was really inspiring. Like, seriously, I am inspired, and I know you are. Like, truly, those of you that listen to the end, I know you are. And I know that you're going to work on changing the way you see things, the way you think, and how you view life. This is a guy I have known for over 6 years, and I've been seeing him grow and grow and grow. Wow. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please stay tuned. Keep coming every Sunday, and I'm going to give you more tips on living positive, living according to the law of nature, and watch your life change for better. Bye.